In today's competitive landscape, how you interact with your customers and how they view their experience with your company is critical for your success. Not only can it increase customer satisfaction, but retention as well. Today, I'm going to show you how customer journey mapping can transform your interactions with your customers into strategic advantages. Together, we'll pinpoint your critical touch points, and I'll show you how you can gather insightful data and develop actionable strategies to elevate customer satisfaction and loyalty. My name is Alex, and over the last 10 years in private, I've been mentored and have studied under some very, very successful people. And one thing I've learned is that if you truly want to be a master at business, you have to be a master at the basics. Now, what do I mean by basics? I'm talking about the specific strategies and methods to growing your business rapidly and sustainably that have stood the test of time. These strategies will never change and will be the same for the next 100 years. The only thing that will change is how you implement them. With the rise of technology today and AI, the implementation will change, but the strategy and the need to focus on them will not change. So very briefly today, we are focusing on the basics around customer insights and understanding your market, your customers' needs, their pain points, and how to communicate your products and services with them effectively. So let's dive right in. So the name of the game is customer retention, or how I like to say it is how to get or keep your customers from switching to a competitor. Now, depending on the type of business you have, for example, if you own or if you have a accounting business and you manage the books, the monthly books on certain businesses, it will be easier for you to keep that customer because it's just going to be easier for the business owner than switching accountants on a monthly basis. However, if you are a tax preparer, it might be harder for you to keep your customers because they usually only use you about once a year and will likely change based on a recommendation. So this will change depending on the type of business you have, whether or not it's easier for you to keep your customers or harder for you to keep your customers. Now, I always like to point out that just because customers are buying from you does not mean that your process is perfect or it doesn't need improvement. So the way that we find out if it needs improvement is through customer journey mapping, which is the very act of mapping out the journey that your customers take for all your different products and services, because they might be different. The exact step-by-step process that they go through to go from awareness, finding out who you are for the first time, all the way through being a happy or sad, fulfilled customer. That is what customer journey mapping is, and that is what we're going to be focusing on today. So I've created a little example here for you with a home cleaning services business. Okay? Now, if you really use your imagination, everybody can imagine this and being their business, how their business fits into this very simple customer journey map. Okay? We go from awareness to a consideration stage, the purchasing stage, the service delivery stage, and most people don't even offer this or have this, but a post-service stage. So let's go through this. Awareness. The potential sees an ad on Facebook and they click on it. That's pretty basic. I've seen you for the first time. I'm going to click on your ad. That's the awareness stage. Now consideration is when I'm actually looking through your website, maybe looking through some customer reviews and customer testimonials and looking over the services that you offer. But then we're going to the purchasing stage where I actually decide to book your cleaning service. The customer fills out their contact information, they choose a date, and confirm the booking. Now, the service delivery, the cleaning team arrives at the scheduled time. That alone is so important. Showing up when you say you're going to show up will immediately improve your chances that that person or that customer will likely want to do business with you again, because countless numbers of times they're dealing with people who don't do what they say they're going to do. So if you could at least show up on time, your chances of retention go way up. Now, lastly, the post-service stage, where they receive an email thanking them for their business. You need to do that, okay? So here's the customer journey map. This is very simple. Everybody can understand it. And you don't see you don't see a problem here. So let's go one step deeper and see what we were able to change this into, okay? Now, the awareness stage stays the same. They see the ad. The only difference here is in the ad, we highlight the benefits, such as eco-friendly cleaning products and a satisfaction guarantee. So we tweak the ad a little bit. Then they click on the ad and they land on a well-designed, easy to navigate, and mobile-friendly website. That is critical and very important today. Now the consideration, same thing. They look through your website. They see all your detailed services. They maybe see some testimonials in video format. Now we have some high-quality images. They see a live chat option. And with chatbots today, compared to where they were 5 years ago, everything actually after the awareness stage can be done in a chatbot. Okay? Now, this website has a FAQ section answering their common questions about the services, the pricing, and their policies. Now, the purchase stage, the booking process is streamlined, user-friendly, allowing them to easily select the date, choose specific services, so they enter their contact information. Then they immediately receive a confirmation email with all the details of their booking, including a link to reschedule or cancel if needed. Now, we've added a stage here, an entirely different stage, the service preparation stage. The day before the scheduled cleaning, the customer receives a reminder email or text with tips on how to prepare for the cleaning service, such as removing valuable items and securing pets. Let me make a side note here. Mapping out the customer journey is not just so you can see what you do and where you can also improve, but it's also to remove and possibly eliminate the resistance that your customer goes through in the buying process. Resistance is where customers drop off and they no longer continue through that process. So if we could streamline the process and make them as smooth as possible, eliminate as much resistance or friction, you will automatically get more customers. Okay? So let's keep going. Then the service delivery, same thing. They arrive on time. Your team is wearing their uniforms. They perform the services as requested, ensuring thoroughness and attention to detail. Now this last little detail here, we added, and it could be done in two different parts, and I'll go into that. So before leaving, your team can provide the customer with a feedback form to rate the service and offer any comments. When we're talking about a form to leave their feedback, now we're talking about NPS, which is your Net Promoter Score, which is the likelihood that your customers and clients will refer you and your business to another friend or family member. NPS, if you're not tracking it, you should start tracking it. Okay? Then post-service, shortly after the service, the customer still receives a follow-up email thanking them for their business and asks them to fill out the brief survey about their experience. This is where I was saying you could do it at the post-service email or in person. Test them out, see which one works best for you. This email also includes a link to a video addressing common frequently asked questions and tips for maintaining a clean home between services. And if any issues, customer support and customer service is right there. Now, this is another stage that we added to this customer journey, which is loyalty and follow-up. A week later, or however many days it needs to be, the customer receives another email with a special offer for a discounted rate. Now, discounted services, you may be for it or against it. It's totally up to you. But in this instance, they're receiving a special offers for a discounted rate on their next cleaning service, along with tips for home organization and cleaning hacks. At this point, the customer is also invited to join a loyalty program where they can earn points for each booking and redeem them for future discounts or additional services. A loyalty program is something that every single business can implement in some way or shape or form. Another thing is a hero program, which is turning every one of your customers into a referral source and also giving them either points or perks towards future services with you. Okay? That's the new customer journey map that we were able to design for this company. Okay? Now, this is a breakdown of the improvements. We made them add more engaging at the awareness stage. We provide more detailed descriptions, high quality images, and video testimonials at the consideration stage. We streamlined the booking process, and with technology today, you could do that very, very simply. Then we send them a reminder with preparation tips at the service preparation stage. Then we ensure the cleaning team is professional. Again, we send a follow-up email with a survey, and then we send a special offer and tips and invite the customers to join a loyalty program. No matter the business you have, no matter what you do and what services and what products you offer, this is all something that you can look for and improve on your current customer journey. Now, another thing that I also see or hear is, say, because I'm working with a contractor and they specialize in renovating bathrooms, they say, hey, Alex, the average home only has 2 bathrooms. So what am I going to do? How would I ever get customers to come back after I'm already finished with them? And that's through something called product and service integrations, and that's something that we'll go through on another video later on. But here, with your customer journey map, everybody can find a way to reduce a little bit resistance, okay? And improve your customer interactions, which leads to more retention and keeping your customers, okay? Now, as always, if you would like some help going through this in detail for all of your different products and services that you offer, because as I said, the customer journey map may look different for every single one, or you would like some help going deep on your specific type of company. I know I only used home service cleaning business right now. If you'd like any help, check out my website, theequitybuyersclub.com. On that website, you'll see a breakdown of a framework that I've created that goes over multiple departments and elements of your business and exactly how we grow companies rapidly and sustainably, identifying every single area of your company, okay? theequitybuyersclub.com. You could scroll to the bottom. There is a simple form to fill out where you schedule a call with me directly. It's only a 30-minute call. On that call, we could go over what you're doing, the specific type of business you have, what you'd like to achieve, and how I can possibly help. Okay? Check it out, theequitybuyersclub.com. And until then, I will see you later.